You're watching newspaper headlines. On Blueprint newspaper front page, federal government funded only 422 people to Dubai, minister clarifies. Ohaneze youth beg Tinubu to release Emefiele, urges diligent prosecution. Local government funds, APC alleges plot to protest against Tinubu, SGF Akpabio. Killing of 31 Tudunbiri residents, we mistook villagers for terrorists, says army. Elumelu convinced global leaders advocates climate change for Africa. We have made bold decisions to change Nigeria's economic fortunes, says Shetima. Federal government to generate 298.4 billion naira from sales concession of NIPP's other assets. On Nigerian News Direct's front page, mixed reactions as accidental bomb kills injures many in Kaduna community. Tony Elumelu rallies global support for immediate climate action to support African youth at COP28. Nigeria's crude oil export hits 8.5 trillion naira in third quarter of 2023, says MBS. COP28, 422 government-sponsored officials on serious business, not jamborees. Robbery attack, Gateway police shuts down amid security concerns. Sanwo-Olu signs trade agreement with Arabian Gulf Commerce Chamber. Stock market plummets with investors losing 258.85 billion naira. On the Daily Times newspaper front page, outrage over killing of 30 villagers in Kaduna by the military. Food security, about 50 acres of arable land uncultivated, says Agri-Minister. Activists shot over escalating protest by students. Federal government assuages fear of Adamawa Taraba residents over low-flying aircraft. Delta fish farmers protest loss of 1.3 billion naira to vandals, thieves. On the Guardian newspaper front page, Kano, Sokoto, others spend 53.2 billion naira on scholarships abroad. Over 80 dead as army admits error in 10th accidental bombing in 2 years. Tinubu faces fresh legal order at Supreme Court. MBS, only 15% of households affected by 2022 floods received government support. Protests in Unical over 100% hike in fees levies. Police in Rivers detained 4 officers over kidnap of hotel staff. On Voice of Liberty newspaper front page, relief for taxpayers as FRS approves full conditional waiver on outstanding liabilities. Alarm as Nigeria's refineries collapsed by 92%, says World Energy Report. Nigerians resort to herbal concoctions as medication prices soar by over 300%. Why Nigeria went to COP with 1,411 delegates, presidency reviews. Banditry, army to deploy special forces to Benue. Food security, 456,000 farmers to benefit as federal government launches agri value chain in 7 states. On Nigerian Tribune newspaper front page, Kaduna government, army admits error as airstrike kills cause in village. UK introduces stricter visa measures to curb immigration. Federal government says 422, not 1,411 delegates sponsored to COP28 summit. NANS vows to ground tertiary institutions over increase in tuition. Nigeria loses $10 billion annually for importing welders. Pandemonium as DSS NSCDC clash at Edo Hospital. Alleged underage voters. Court gives INEC 90 days to hand over officials for prosecution. Anxiety as 16 APC Plateau Assembly members elect set for inauguration. APC postpones inauguration of standing committees. Nigerian US worry over violation of Emefiele's human rights. Tony Elumelu calls for immediate climate action for Africa at COP28. Reps invite Finance Minister FRS, DMO, others to defend 27.5 trillion naira budget estimates today. On Silent Times newspaper front page, report. More Nigerians resort to betting loans amid hardship. Pasuma and I will perform at Celestial Church event portable insists. Widow questions lack of proof in arrest of husband's killer in Taraba. Controversy as army bombs many Kaduna villages in airstrike. Federal government funded 422 delegates to COP28 summits, reviews minister. Court convicts sentences 4 Boko Haram financiers. Family member chain staff man to death in Nasarawa over alleged witchcraft. On the Nation newspaper front page, government orders probe after airstrikes killed civilians. Nigeria's delegation to COP28 is 422, says minister. Emefiele seeks variation of bail condition. All sector hit by influx of foreign welders. 300 MBDAs fail to submit audited accounts to Auditor General. On the Punch newspaper front page, outrage as warplane kills 85 in Kaduna village bombing. Collapsed bridge making life unbearable, Lagos community laments. Gateway police shot over robbery attacks. Family panics as 13-year-old schoolgirl disappears in Lagos. Emefiele US group alleges human rights violation. On Daily Independent newspaper front page, Nigerian military draws flags for frequent friendly fire. Court gives INEC 90 days to hand over officials for prosecution. Reps to make public participation in budget process compulsory, says Speaker. 15 billion naira new house for Vice President shocking, disheartening, reviews Obi. Federal government settles 52 million naira fines compensation for 399 inmates in Kaduna. NNPP backs court ruling, says Kano governor not registered member. Lagos secures financing deals for two-ways conversion projects. On Daily Trust newspaper front page, army drone kills dozens of Malu celebrants in Kaduna. Communication blackout hits Gaza as Israel deepens southern offensive. Fact check: ex-governor Aliyu did not chase Boko Haram Shekau Kaka out of Niger. Nigeria records 1.8 trillion naira surplus as foreign trade jumps by 60.7%. On First News front page, federal government resumes Boko Haram suspects trial, releases 896 fighters. Army claims responsibility for bombing civilians in Kaduna. Kaduna governor orders investigation of bomb attack on community. Edo 2024, we are not zoning Gubari, says APC. 2023 presidential poll, Tinubu faces fresh legal battle at Supreme Court. Benue defies National Assembly, confirms caretaker committees. Government officials signing documents in Akeredolu's name, SAN alleges. Probe alleged forgery of Akeredolu's signature, lawyer urges Ondo government. Federal government to raise 298.4 billion naira from selling off assets. Meta faces $600 million suit for violating EU data protection rules. On this Nigerian newspaper front page, outrage over military wrong bombing of Kaduna village. Lagos secures sponsorship deals for two-ways conversion project at COP28. Brain drain, residents, doctors advocate overhaul of Nigeria's health system. Delayed release of funds affects 2023 budget performance. Nigeria's trade surplus hits 1.9 trillion naira in third quarter of 2023. NLC meets to workers' minimum wage commensurate with prevailing cost of living. Finally, on Business Day newspaper front page, Port Harcourt refinery December deadline heaps pressure on NNPCL. Nigeria's trade surplus hits 5-year high on weaker naira. Peter Obi insists 2024 budget is prodigal. COP28 leaders foresee few claims sparks debate. Thanks for watching. For more updates, political analysis, and many more, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell.